Hey there, sports fans. Sports fans? Sure. Hey there, car fans? All right. So, I'm Aaron. Um, this is a pilot. I'm calling it a pilot. It's not a pilot. This is an unscripted video. Oh, cool. Brand new C8. We're going to talk about cars. Let's talk about cars, baby. All right. So, I'm going to try something totally different with my channel. I haven't really done a lot of car content in the past. My goal here, I think, is going to be to try to incorporate some humor into car stuff. So we got somebody like Doug DeMuro who does his little videos where he shows you his quirks and features. That's kind of Doug's thing, is the quirks and features. Oh, so we can actually do that? Oh no, it's locked. Okay, so it's going to force me to stay this way. All right, anyway, it doesn't matter. So Doug DeMuro does his little quirks and features thing with his videos. Now, obviously, I'm not Doug DeMuro, and I don't feel the need to copycat somebody else. And I would like to do something with cars. I enjoy being entertaining, and I enjoy being humorous. I also have a large mechanical aptitude and knowledge base, so I understand the mechanics and stuff of a car, how cars work. There's a aviation pilot that I like watching too. It's just called Just Plain Silly. His videos, and you should check him out on YouTube if you haven't. If you're into aircraft, he's definitely hysterical. So what he has done is he's posted videos that poke fun at things that happen to be aeronautical or general aviation. A lot of times, like what certain buttons do on the plane, and if you don't know anything about that kind of an airplane, then what he's saying may sound reasonable to you. But if you know anything about what he's talking about, you'll realize that he's just telling jokes. And everything is meant to be funny. The whole entire thing is a satire of life. Since I love cars so much, I'm thinking of doing a satirical sort of thing with the channel involving automobiles. Just curious what people will think of that and if it's something that people are interested in. I'm going to try and do a few reviews on vehicles, but I'm not planning on the reviews doing the standard, oh, this is how it drives, this is how it feels, this is what this looks like or something. We need to find something that's more of a niche for my channel so that I'm not just copying, Alex on Autos or any of the other channels that are out there. I don't want to be the straight pipes or straight pipes already exist, and I don't want you to stop watching them because I enjoy watching them and I want to continue doing it. But I'd like to be able to make some content and maybe meet some of these people at some point and say, hey, hi, how's it going? I'm glad you like cars and that you're helping other people learn about them. I'm not sure really where to start. I'd like to, and I don't want to poke fun at Daddy Doug, but he's made some mistakes in some of his videos that I've caught, and I'm like, dude, seriously? That's not right. And you just posted that, and you've got like 400,000 views on a video that's got bad information on it, and he doesn't take it down. So I'm thinking maybe I'll try to do some stuff where I incorporate some of Daddy Doug's stuff into my channel and poke fun at some of the things that are mistakes, and maybe some of the other things that have happened on other people's channels, like his friend Tyler Hoover or Hoovy's Garage. We could poke some fun at some of the things that he's done, because, well, Tyler's done some pretty silly things and put it on video and sent it out to the world to see. So let's use some of it, I guess, and let's make it funnier. I just want to add some more humor to the world. So I see people being sad, I see bad things happening, and I see crap every single day. And you know what? The best way for me to be able to relax after a good day is to laugh. So if I can help provide you a little bit of something that you can go ha 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 and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, eat some dinner, and go to bed so that you can do it all again tomorrow, then I did my job. I succeeded in helping somebody else have a better life. That's basically all that I'm looking to do at this point. So if you enjoy cars, you enjoy comedy, you think anything like that, look for, in the near future, we're going to have some videos coming up that are going to be, let's talk about cars. I'm working on an intro, and we're going to try to make these probably about 7 to 15 minute long videos once a week. I'd like to do a podcast as well, so if you're into cars, if you see this video, which there's a really good chance you're not going to, because not a lot of people have live streams, but if for some reason you catch this and you see this and you're like, hey, you know, this sounds kind of interesting, send me a comment or something, and we'll try to put together a lot together where we can discuss cars. Maybe you like something that I don't. I'm not a huge fan of pickup trucks. I know a bit about them. I understand a lot of how they work. I'm a fan of physics, and I don't tend to move around heavy objects. I don't tend to have to move large, bulky things. My wife wanted us to have an SUV, which is why I'm currently driving in a Ford Edge. It's not the largest vehicle that I've ever had, or the largest vehicle that I've ever driven. But this is a pretty big vehicle in my mind, and I don't even think that this is something that's necessary, because I drive myself back and forth to work about 30 miles from my house. And to be honest, I don't need anything more than like a Toyota BRZ. The problem is that's not a car that I can take my wife and son in and go anywhere, because it's not a car that you can do that with. However, for me to get back and forth to work, that wouldn't be a bad car, especially if they made an all-wheel drive version. And I want a turbo. But I like Toyotas. They're extremely reliable. There's a reason for it. I'm a machinist, and I understand what Toyota does with Kaizen and 5S. They basically took what Henry Ford's model was and just kept improving and improving and improving, and making sure that other people followed along with them while they improved it. And that's one of their things. If you don't follow along, then you're not part of the team, and you're not part of the team, then bye-bye. Toyota works that way. A lot of manufacturers will work that way. That's how improvements happen. That's how things get better. And that's one of the reasons why Toyota is one of the best manufacturers on the planet as far as it comes for reliability and just cars that do exactly what they're supposed to do. Cars. Anything Toyota engineer is usually designed right down to the T. That being said, Porsche does the same thing. Even when they take parts from a parts bin, you got Porsche engineers taking parts bin parts out of a Volkswagen vault and turning them into better than anything the Volkswagen even comes close to. So if you give people who have the ability the ability to express themselves, you'll find a lot better advancements in technology and just things in general than if you try to restrict people based on numbers. And a lot of companies now try to restrict people based on numbers. That's not economical, that's not feasible, and now they're creating AI models to figure out cost over that's not the point of any of this conversation. We just want to talk about cars, so let's talk about cars, baby. All right, keep your eyes open, follow the channel. What is it right now? We're August 6th. I'm going to try to put together maybe 2 or 3 of these videos before the end of the month, and then I'll try to start posting them sometime in September, maybe, as new car content comes out, because the 2026 models, etc., will start hitting showroom floors. Keep your eyes peeled, because we're going to have some automobile content coming your way. All right.